Kimberly Helkett in Washington. These are your main stories brought to you by Al Jazeera. Parts of the U.S. Gulf Coast are commemorating 5 years since Hurricane Katrina. 80% of the city of New Orleans was destroyed when a ring of levees broke, causing massive flooding. The hurricane killed more than 1,800 people across the Gulf Coast. Speaking of New Orleans, U.S. President Barack Obama said his administration will remain committed to rebuilding the area, while the region also tries to recover from the largest oil spill in U.S. history. Well, during a televised address to his people, Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas expressed his hope for successful peace talks with Israel. But Abbas said he would walk away from negotiations set for Washington, D.C. later this week if Israel continues illegal settlement expansion in Palestinian territories.
Abbas is telling his people in this address that he knows this is an issue that basically brings home the lives and daily trials of the entire nation, at least that part of it living in the West Bank, because really this problem is everywhere in this part of the occupied territory, and it is time sensitive. The more these settlements expand, the more Palestinian land shrinks and the less viable the promise of Palestinian statehood seems. So very frank talk there we heard from the Palestinian president to his nation, but also perhaps to the wider international community.
Afghan officials say they have found the bodies of 5 people working for a female candidate running in next month's parliamentary elections. They were snatched by armed men on Wednesday in the western HERAT province. Their deaths were confirmed only hours after another candidate from the same area was shot dead as he walked to a mosque to pray. No one has claimed responsibility for the killings, but the Taliban did say it carried out the abductions. A volcano eruption in western Indonesia has forced at least 10,000 people to flee their homes. It's Mount Sinabung's first eruption on record in 400 years. One person has reportedly died from respiratory problems. Dozens more have been hospitalized. And those are your top stories. Don't forget you can stay up to date with all of your news on our website. The address aljazeera.net/English.